Howdy everyone, it's Sam. Welcome back to Wobble Enjoy Sports. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider to like the content and subscribe to the channel. But if you are a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuous support. This has got to be the biggest women's rugby league game in history, the first ever decider in Women's State of Origin, in the first ever trilogy of games in Women's State of Origin. And hopefully it is a sellout. Hopefully it's a sellout, as they say so. Thank you, everyone, to who may tune in live or later on throughout the evening or the weekend. I really do appreciate it. And again, if you are new around here, I hope I can get you to consider to subscribe to the channel and like the content. Just an immediate shout out to Steelers Nation Australia, who's in, man, who's watching at work. Everyone across Australia is tuning in tonight. That's for sure, man. And Steelers Nation, he's got Queensland 13 plus for a bet as well. So hope the night goes very quick for you, mate. And thank you very much for taking the time out of your night to drop in and say g'day, bro. But yeah, you live in the Central Coast, mate, and you're back in Queensland. He's keen for some footy. So we'll go through the team list now, and I'll just pop up my share screen in 3, 2, 1, and Sportsbet, they have the Maroons at $2.60. I think that's blown out a little bit since the start of the week, and the Sky Blues come into the game as $1.50 favourites. QCB looks really dry, hell of a lot more dry. It is dry in comparison to the Newcastle game a few weeks ago. So we'll just quickly go through the lineups as we see the Sky Blues coming out onto the paddock now through the dressing sheds. To Upton, Robinson and Packy are the back three. Chisolka and Polite are the centres. Aiken and Brigginshaw the halves. Marto, Elliston and Brown the front row. Rapana, Teitzel and Joseph the back row. And the interchange, Manzelman, Wheel, Hollyman and Chelsea Lenarduzzi comes back into it. And Temera is the 18th lady. For the Sky Blues, Tonagato, Chapman and Penatani are the back three. Surgis and Kelly the centres. Baxter and Pearson the halves. Elliott, Higgins, Johnston Green the front row. Apps, Clydesdale, Kernick the back row. And the interchange reads Fuima, Arno, Davis, Kemp, Togatuki and Whitfield is the 18th woman for the Sky Blues. Alrighty. So we've got the Queensland Maroons coming out onto the paddock. And g'day Rugby League history. Hey, man, all the way from England. How are you, mate? Thank you very much. How you going, dude? Good to see ya. So we got the Maroons coming out, and it looks like there's a bit of a sprinkling out there at Townsville at the moment, or it's about to start coming down. Wow, it hasn't been raining all freaking day, and of course it's about to start spitting as soon as they come out ready for kickoff. So they're about to go through the Welcome to Country and the Australian National Anthem, and I shut my mouth and I turn up the volume when that occurs. So I'm going to put myself on mute just for a few minutes, but I'll have it playing on in the background as well. And QCB, I'm not sure if they've got the 25,000 there tonight, but it's a good sized crowd. They've definitely got 20 plus, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're willing and able, please now stand.
G'day, Jason. Hey, man.
Australian National Anthem to be performed by Australian pop star Dami.
Jason Reader in the chat. Hey, mate.
Hello and welcome to Wawaruba country, town of the Magnetic Island. Wawaruba are the Canoe people, and Gobble, our carpet snake, is our creation story. On behalf of myself, I'd like to pay respects to my ancestors, elders, past and present, and emerging. I'd also like to extend that respect and acknowledge our neighbouring tribes, also our Torres Strait Islander and South Islander communities. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all here on behalf of my people, and also especially to our two State of Origin women's team who are going head to head tonight's final decider. And I'm sure there are plenty of the young generation here who look up to these players, and also those who've travelled near and far to participate in this week's Fraternity Carnival. These are our future State of Origin players. I hope you all enjoy the game. And once again, I'm Honourable Mabel, but we're above Milton. Thank you.
Well done. And just a weather update, it's absolutely bucketing down at QCB right now. It is absolutely bucketing. Yeah, get that in here. Get that in here. So Tiger Walker's come into the chat and he's going for the Blues. You're welcome anytime, mate, but there's going to have to be a tax on you from now on if you're to come into the live chat and saying good day. But everybody, thank you again for tuning in. So we've got the teams just in huddles on opposite sides of halfway. I'm having myself a Carlton dry. Yes, good. Still warming up. They've definitely got 20,000 people there at out there at Townsville tonight. That's for sure. Alrighty. Me personally, I know that me bias might be showing on top of me noggin, but I'm going Queensland tonight, 16 points to 12. I do have a fair dinkum bet on, and I'll show you that maybe at halftime. But I've gone Manselman as an anytime try scorer tonight. I've put $10 on Manselman to score. So if she scores, I get $70+ back. Alrighty. So it seems like Queensland, they're going to receive the ball first, and they're going to be running right to left of screen. Sky Blues to kick off any moment now. They've definitely got 20,000 plus there at Townsville. That is an awesome sight. And kickoff has happened. It's gone down towards the left. It's bounced and right on the edge. Shazolka takes it inside. It looks like to be the 30 meters zone there. Oh boy, it bounced in front of Teitzel and nearly went over the sideline. Nearly a massive victory there for the Sky Blues. And here's Marto now. Not able to make too many more meters, but it's a little bit more infield now. Play the ball goes left. And that looks like it's Joseph that's received the ball. That's it. And she's gone up over the 30. They're central, just a bit over the 30. And here comes Elliston now. And she marches her way forward towards the 40 meter. They're still central, but the ball now goes right. And Brigginshaw on the fourth kicks, bounces inside the 20, trickling into the 10, and Tonagato takes it. Again, the weather has turned nasty, and a massive hit from Queensland forces the error. Whoa, what a massive smack. It looks like it was that lady. You're joking. Lauren Brown. You're joking. Brown and Joseph over the top, if you don't mind. Whooshka. Get that one in here. Tiger Walker says beautiful weather. It would be muggy as. Rugby League history says, I think Wobble and Jaw was a Canberra native who elected to support Queensland. Yes, but Canberra's its own place, mate. The scrum now goes out to the left. Aiken, flat pass to the centre. Paletti! Oh, has she scored? Yes, she has. Oh, inside the first 90 seconds. 100 seconds. Queenslander on the board. Paletti, the first try scorer. Oh, wow. Off a scrum. Oh. So inside the, so about from the 15, flat pass to Politi, and she beats Tonagato, and it looks like it's Kezi Apps. Just splits them. Holy moly. Got Reese Walsh, amazing, in the chat. G'day, mate. How are you? Never seen you around these parts before. Hope I can get you to consider to like the content and subscribe. Thank you very much. And rugby league histories, again, the pass was flat as a pancake. Yes, it was, but flat is good enough. Flat is good enough. I'll put myself on mute, but I'll drink to that. Holy. Well, I mean, Tonagato is the kind of player that can get straight back into this game and go on a rip and tear as Lauren Brown lines the kick up, shoots and scores 6-0 after 3 minutes. Well done. Well done. Tiger Walker, not a good start. Not a good start, mate. No, not indeed. I think I was saying something then, but I forgot. Oh, man, these Telstra ads are the worst at the moment. Rugby league history, I don't think, sees them because he's over in the UK. But these Telstra ads going on at the moment are shocking. So kickoff happens. It's bounced again. This time, Romy Teitzel does take it, and she gets up to the 30. I think Teitzel has been one of Queensland's best this entire series, just in my opinion. Thank you, Steelers Nation. Thank you very much for the compliment. Thank you, man. And Reese, very good, mate. Very good. Second tackle now, just short of the 40. And the ball finds its way into Elliston's hands, and she's made a few post-contact meters there. It's been stripped one-on-one backwards. Oh, and there's been a kick from Brown to try and force the ball from Millie Elliott's hands, who dived on the ball. But Millie Elliott takes it, and now Sky Blues have a chance to hit straight back through Johnston Green, but she's set upon very quickly by, again, that lady, Miss Lauren Brown. Here's Millie Elliott now with her first true hit-up, or second hit up of the game, or no, first true hit up of the game, I should say. Ball now, about 25 meters out. It goes right. Pearson puts Sergios back under, and she gets to the 20. They're a little bit right of center. Struggles to get up, but the ball from Higgins goes left, and that finds Olivia Koenig, I'm pretty sure, not Clydesdale. Yes, it's Koenig. Last tackle now, 11 meters out. Ball goes left. And the grubber kick is put in. Chasing was Isabel Kelly. And it looks like that we're going to get a... What are we getting here? Baxter puts the kick in. It was a decent kick. It wasn't too big, and it had to be batted over the dead ball by Upton. Alrighty. 4 or 5 minutes gone now. And Lauren Brown takes the drop out. It lands 35 out. And here comes Millie Elliott, and she's set upon by the Maroons. To the left. And here's Johnston Green now taking it up. Oh, nearly broke a tackle there. All right, now they're 12 out. The ball's continuing to come out to the right now. Koenig passes right. Pearson out the back for Tonagato. Oh, nearly an intercept, but it's going to fall in the hands of the Maroons. It was batted back by Packy, I'm pretty certain it was, and Polete dived on it. So now they're 20 meters out from their own line, and they've earned a penalty as well. Yes. Tiger Walker asks, how good has the Tigers' last 2 weeks been? They have been very good, mate. They have been very, very good. I have to update this freaking scoreline because I ain't done a bloody thing about it. Alrighty. And so after 6 minutes of play, tapped install is still inside their own territory, Queensland. And through Rapina, she gets close to halfway. And now they are over halfway thanks to Keely Joseph now. So they're 45 out, the Maroons. They're running right to left. And here's Elliston now. I think that might be her third carry of the game so far. Brown now at dummy half, passes left, finds Aiken. Upton's out the back. She uses her. Upton steps hesitates, goes forward, and she's now inside. She's now inside the 10, or 20, I should say, of the Maroons. Now the ball's coming back central, and Brown passes right to Joseph, and she'll be stopped just outside of the 20. Last tackle now. They're right of centre. Brown goes right, finds Brigginshaw. She puts in the grabber kick. A little bit of space. Oh, took a really awkward bounce for Penatani. And thanks to Robinson, they earn themselves a goal line dropout. Well done, Maroons. Well done. Alrighty. Tiger Walker. Well, mate, if you're going to Game 3 of the Men's State of Origin, I'll meet you there because I'm going too. I'm going with me work colleagues. I'll be there in a handful of weeks. So if we want to set something up, please get in touch. I'll buy you a Sprite or a beer, depending on the age. Steelers Nation Australia, I reckon the ladies tackle harder than the blokes. Maybe not harder, but just as, man. And all the goal line dropout from Rachel Pearson has gone out on the full, but that doesn't result in a penalty goal attempt these days. Wow. Sky Blues, they need to have a beer and just relax for a bit. Yeah, it's been helter-skelter. It looks like they're in a helter-skelter mindset, New South Wales. So actually, no one was wrong. Okay, so they are going for 2. They are going, okay, so it's different rules in Origin. Okay, so they are going for 2. I apologize for that. They are going for 2. Well, it is going to be 8-0. Well, that is the keeping up with the clock at the moment now are the Maroons. It's going to be 8-0 after 9 minutes when this is taken, and it's Lauren Brown. And she shoots and scores. 9 minutes gone, 8-0. Wow, oh. What an absolutely enormous hit from Keely Joseph and Lauren Brown to force the error from Tonagato on the very first touch that the Sky Blues had. A try came from it only a second later, and then a ball was stripped by the Sky Blues on the Maroons, and they found themselves in attacking territory, but they let the Maroons off the hook with a penalty, and Kickoff has recommenced, or Kickoff has commenced, and here's Marto now running hard towards the 20-meter line. And it is Elliott and Clydesdale that takes her down and passes to the left. And here's Elliston with a nice step, beats one tackler, makes about 12 meters on that play. If it wasn't for Clydesdale, she was off and away even more so. Here's a dart at a dummy half from Brown. She was allowed to run for about 8 or so meters before she found Marto. It's third tackle. They're central, 5 short of halfway. Ball goes left, finds Joseph, flat pass to Tasman Rapana. And the ball's come free. What's the ref going to call here? It's going to be just a knock on here from the Maroons, unfortunately. Oh, that's a dangerous set. They need to get themselves in order, the Sky Blues. Oh, there's a captain's challenge here now. Well, in any event, Sky Blues need to get themselves in order mentally and physically here. We've got Marari supporter. Hey, man. Oh, hello. I've never seen you in the live chat before, so thank you very much for coming in and saying good day. Hope I get you to like the content and subscribe to the channel. Tiger Walker, he's going to be sitting in the blue section. You're going to be wearing one of them blue wigs, mate, are you? I'll still shout you a bevy if you want, bro. I'm not even going to try and guess what the bunker's going to rule here tonight. And it is Belinda Sharp who is the main referee. I'm not too sure who is the bunker referee. And the ball's in the hands of Queensland. So it was a strip that was fine in a one-on-one situation, but it was the Sky Blues that knocked it on. All right, so inside Sky Blues territory now, only by a few meters. Off the scrum, it's gone Aiken, Upton, Shazolka. Not too many meters made on that occasion. That's fine. Penatani and Kelly were there. They're 42 out on the extreme right edge. And here's Marto. And she's going to be stopped a few meters now. Nice post-contact meters. A few meters over the 40. Brown dummy half, passes left, finds Joseph. Well, it's been the Joseph, Brown, and Elliston show so far, man. Brown again passes left. Aiken doesn't use Rapiner. She runs herself, breaks the tackle, and finds herself inside the 10 on the extreme left. Polite from dummy half. Oh, she passes, and it's found its way back in the hands of Lauren Brown, who passes even further. Oh, before Johnston Green crunches Jess Elliston there. Last tackle, Brown goes left. Aiken puts the grabber kick in, and it's in the hands of Chapman. Is she going to get out of trouble here? No, she's not. Well, Taryn Aiken nearly did it all herself, just about. Bloody hell. From about 30 out. Oof. Hey, g'day. Sup, bro? Different story for the decider. Let's go Queensland. Yes, absolutely. How are you, man? How are you? Good to see you again in the chat. Mum, she's saying switch on Blues. Tiger Walker went to game 3 of 2022. Oh, bloody hell. Hopefully Chapman's okay and she hasn't or isn't showing HIA symptoms. Pearson now takes the goal line dropout. It lands pretty much on the 30, and here's Marto now to take it up towards the 20. Just a metre shy of it. Brown waits at dummy half, passes left, Upton, doesn't use Joseph, but finds Elliston. Is that a sixth of the game so far? Brown goes down short to her side to Brigginshaw. Upton, and she passes to row A in at QCB Stadium, unfortunately. Upton. Robinson did look to be a little bit too in just then, as the replay happens again. Yeah, if Robinson held her extreme line, I think it does fall in her lap, but I think Penatani would have done it anyway. Rugby league history, it's time for change. They will not hold Robin short down. They will not hold him. No, they won't, especially if Queensland win tonight. Absolutely. Alrighty, so the Blues now. Kelly, holy crap, that's a determined run. And she's up over the 30 line, 30-meter line, I believe. Sky Blues out on the left edge, and they're running left to right. And here's some good defense. Oh, but she's able to get the offload here to Kelly. Back starts coming more in field now, I believe. I think that might be Clydesdale. No, it's Koenig. She plays the ball 5 short of halfway. They're central. Here's Johnston Green now. They're up over halfway by about 5 meters. Fourth tackle, 13. Flat pass from Higgins to Baxter. And she's able to, it was Ford. It was a forward pass from Higgins. Otherwise, Baxter did break that line. I thought it was a forward pass initially. So good call, referee Belinda Sharp. Good call. Sure was. Alrighty, so 14 minutes have gone. So in a sense, they've stemmed the point scoring, but that flow is still coming for that wall, man. Alrighty, so from 5 short of halfway from the scrum, it finds Aiken, and she passes to Palete, and she's made herself some nice post-contact meters there. She gets up to the 40-meter line of the Sky Blues now. First tackle, ball goes left, finds Aiken. She puts in the kick on the second tackle for Upton, who's nearly beat Tonegado. Tonegado wins. Okay, what an important race that was by Tonegado. She had to win that one. And unfortunately, a flop has happened from the Maroons. Wild tactic to use in a decider, but it nearly came off. Gee whiz, Tonegado got on her skate. Excuse me. Alrighty, so Sky Blues, that get a penalty. They're going to tap it on the 20 through Kelly. Pass goes right, finds Clydesdale, and she puts Baxter back under, goes back out to the left, and they made about 15 meters off that play. Kelly, the captain, plays the ball on the extreme left edge. Baxter, Clydesdale now will take the hit up and might earn another penalty. No penalty forthcoming. I thought maybe that was a high tackle. They're 10 short of halfway. Ball is in the hands of Koenig. Pearson now, he's just Surges up over halfway. She offloads to Chapman because she was going over the sideline. Chapman passes infield now. It's in the hands of Kezi Apps. And they're over halfway by about 5 meters or so. Alrighty, Higgins passes left to Koenig. She nearly broke a tackle. She's at 30 meters out now. Sky Blues. Fourth tackle now. They're central. It goes left. Baxter. Short pass. Oh, I don't know who that was, but I think it was Kelly. But I think the Sky Blues are going to earn themselves a fresh set here. So on the 30, it was Baxter to Kelly, and Kelly tried to offload, but I think a Maroon hand got in the way, and it was a knock-on by the Maroons. So this is massive here. They're 20 out. Left of center are the Sky Blues, and they're running left to right. We've got Ed Vogel. Hi, man. How are you? He's going for the Sky Blues, and it's in the hands of Baxter. Oh, nice stop on Jess Surges by Politi. No, sorry, it was Tonagato. I apologize. Tonagato. And Higgins passes right. Apps now takes a hit up. And, nice post-contact meters. Well, the ball nearly came out there. Did it come out? No. Play on. They're 11 out. It's gone down the short side. And it's in the hands of... I'm not sure who that is. Higgins it is. Goes Pearson. Johnston Green, 10 out. She can't from 10 meters out. No, she can't. So she's right in front of the sticks. It's fourth tackle. Higgins decides to go right. Oh, the numbers are here. Apps. There might be a crusher tackle here. An accidental crusher here from Rapiner. It was really fast defense. Really fast defense from Polete, who literally put Apps on the seat of her pants. Oh, man. And then Rapiner just accidentally crunched Apps. It was a crusher and a high tackle all at once. And Rapiner goes on report because of it. So again, they're 10 meters out here. Tap taken, and it's given to Johnston Green. And it's Marto that's up to it physically, and Lauren Brown as well, who's having a stormer to begin the game. Alrighty, Higgins starts to the right. She's just going to take it herself. She can't get the offload away. They're only a couple meters out here, and it's Koenig at dummy half. Johnston Green, Baxter. Oh, and it's knocked on by Clydesdale. No, by Clydesdale. Oh, bugger. That didn't look like anybody knew what was going on, unfortunately. Because Johnston Green, I don't think, was anticipating it. That's for sure. Bugger me dead. Tiger Walker, Channel 9 commentary. Worse than Wobble Enjoy Sports commentary, I think. Yo, thank you, man. Ed Vogel, why is it always raining every time they play in Townsville? For the big games. For the big games, for sure, man. That's my West Tigers NRL dub captain. Yes. Alrighty, so from about 12 out from the try line, scrums won by Maroons, and Aiken gets up to the 20. They're left of centre. Polete passes right infield for Rapiner. She knocks someone down on the seat of her pants, and she makes about 6 meters there. Brown runs a bit before she passes right to Elliston. This has got to be her 7th or 8th hit up. Already after 19 minutes. She plays the ball. Brown on third tackle. Kicks. Okay. They're turning the big forwards of the Sky Blues around because it wasn't a 40-30 attempt. So that's showing your hand right there. Here's Penatani now from inside her own 20, and that's a great carry from Penatani to get up to the 30-meter line. Sky Blues on the left, and now it's in the hands of Isabel. No, it is Kelly. It is Isabel Kelly. All right, a few meters short of the 40-meter line. Sky Blues asking for a penalty, but none forthcoming. All righty. 5 short of halfway, 4th tackle now. It's in the hands of Koenig, and she gets up over it. They're central now. It's last tackle. That looks like a short 10, by the way, ref. I'm sorry. That's a short 10. The kick's taken, and it goes over the sideline. I thought that was a really short 10 on the Sky Blues just then. Rugby league history. I lived in Townsville. It was very rare that it would rain. When it did, the people went crazy. Yo. And Tiger Walker is excited for the NRL dub to start. Upton now plays the ball, and it's in the hands of Mackenzie Wheel, who finds herself out onto the paddock. Boy, howdy, Apps picked up Wheel and dropped her. Alrighty, on the 20-meter line, the ball goes left, finds Pelete, and Pearson was physical with Pelete just then too. She plays it on the 30. They're out on the left, and Aiken from dummy half passes right and finds Brown and puts Mackenzie Wheel back under. And she's lost the ball. It was a physical hit as well on Wheel. That's a shame, bugger. Alrighty. I will just quickly update the time. Alrighty. Well, I hope you're all enjoying the stream, guys. 22 minutes have flown by as Sky Blues win the scrum. Goes left, Baxter at the back for Tonagato in the center position, and she fends away from one. Brigginshaw goes up over the top. There's no 6 again. I thought Tonagato got hit a bit, but it is Origin. Baxter now comes in field for Koenig. They're a bit unsure, or they're playing like they're a little bit unsure. Alrighty. So Baxter dummy half goes left, and it's big Grace Kemp who offloads back to Baxter, who looks like Sky Blues best just quietly all game so far. And she's about 15 meters away, and Wheel nearly did the one-on-one steal. Baxter plays the ball. Its 3rd tackle comes right. Koenig, Grace Kemp just marches forward, but she's stopped by, I think that was Lauren Brown again. Oh, and there's been a knock on from Grace Kemp. Oh, no. Well, Corbin Baxter has been the Sky Blues' best so far. She's looked dangerous every single time, but there's something missing in communication for the Sky Blues in attack. And Lauren Brown is absolutely destroying it so far. And just quietly as well, Keely Davis is now out on the paddock. And the Maroons now, they win the scrum, comes left, and that's Pelete now. Strong carry, fearless carry from Pelete. And the ball continues to go out left. Here's Rapana, who's getting more involved. This is a very involved game, or at least a very involved start from Rapana in this game, which is good to see. It continues to go out left. When it's knocked on by the Maroons. I think that was, well, I'm not too sure who that was, unfortunately. I lost eye contact there, but the Sky Blues are 20 out. Ball comes right. Pearson now. No one was running with her, a bit too spread out there, so she just had to take the hit up, and luckily they get the penalty because the Maroons were offside. There's a conversation. So Keely Davis is on, and she takes the tap on the 10. And Sarah Takatuki's on the field, and she takes a massive step. It was only a few meters away from scoring on the first play. Apps, left, Kemp. Oh, no, she drops the ball again. Oh, no. Alrighty. So by the time the next scrum is packed, about 25 minutes will have elapsed. Again, though, Sky Blues have stemmed the ferocity from the Maroons that started the game. They've stopped the scoring, and they've actually, over the past 5, maybe 10 minutes, they've had way better the territory, and they just haven't been able to do anything with it. As Shizuka receives it from the scrum, she's only able to make a few meters on that play. Kelly and Baxter were up to it. Ball goes left, and it's a good carry there from, I think, Robinson, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was. And she gets up to the 20. Ball goes left. Brigginshaw now. It's Wheel. Hold on to it, Wheel. Well done. Just a couple meters on that play. Maroons are central. Ball goes left. Oh, and here's Sophie Hollyman with her first hit up. Oh, man. Driving defense there. Talia Ono also won. And here is Taryn Aiken kicks inside the 40. Is it going over the 30 on the fourth tackle? No, the rain held the ball up. Otherwise, that was going to be a 40-30. And Tonagato now is wrapped up by the kicker, Taryn Aiken. Great play. Well, that's a shoddy play the ball. And it is. It's a shoddy play the ball from Tonagato. She didn't knock it on. She's arguing that she was interfered with. Oh, man. That kick from Taryn Aiken did earn themselves a friggin' repeat set. It's captain's challenge here. Tiger Walker asks, are the Tigers a chance against the Roosters this weekend? Of course they're a chance, mate. How much? I'll be respectful and not say. Alrighty. No, I did say, no, that's a bit unkind. I did say that I think it'll be interesting to see how, with the Tigers with momentum, how they will play against the Roosters and if the Roosters may accidentally take them lightly this Sunday. Alrighty. So it was ruck interference. So that's two captain's challenges, one from either side, I think. And the captain's challenges have been right. So Belinda Sharp, not quite sharp. I don't know what the hell I was saying then. Alrighty. So Kezi Apps now with the hit up. Gets towards halfway. Oh, has she knocked it on or is it a penalty? It's a penalty. Alrighty, so it was a strip by the Maroons. Interference in the play ball. Rugby League history says I don't think so, but no, on my luck, they bloody win. Last week, everything you didn't want to happen did. Yo. Yeah. Yeah, it was a wild weekend. So it's Surgis now on the 40-meter line. Quick tap, fast run. Oh, and she's driven over the sideline by Paleti. Holy, that's unfortunate because that was a really good tap and run. Off the penalty from Jess Surgis, but who was it that made first contact? Aiken and Paleti again. Paki got in there as well, but Paleti, wow. I think since, oh man, Joseph and Lauren Brown started well for the Maroons, but Ivania Paleti has been really good herself just quietly, and here's Sophie Holliman. I think that's on the 40-meter line or just above. Alrighty, dart out a dummy half from Brown. Runs a bit before she finds Mackenzie Wheel, but she stopped. But I think that's Takatuki and Kemp. Missed me with that. Brown passes left. Here's Joseph. Sorry, Joseph is still on. So Joseph now. Up over halfway by 5. Brown at dummy half passes left. Finds Aiken. Doesn't use Rapana. Touched by the Sky Blues. It's a knock on. And it's going to be a fresh set for the Maroons from about 45 meters out. Tiger Walker got 4 from 5 last week. I think you did better than me, mate. I think that's because you chose your Wests, because I tipped the Raiders in that game. Rugby League history is singing Surgis's praises. Alrighty. And the scrum, just left of centre, goes out right. Aiken now. And Rummy Tight's on now. I think that might only be her 3rd hit up of the game so far. Brown. She passes left. Oh, nice defense on Wheel there. Wheel's worked hard. She made that error, but she's working really hard to atone for it. And she is. She's doing it good. Brown passes. No dummies to Joseph. And she just takes the tackle herself. But by Grace Kemp. Again, missed me with that. And Upton, dummy half, passes left, finds Aiken. Then Aiken finds Rapana, who wants the offload, but can't do so. They're inside the 10 here, the Maroons. Aiken now, she's central. Passes right to Brigginshaw, and she just takes the hit up herself. Just a bit of a missed time play, I think, maybe from the Maroons. It's last tackle now. Brown at dummy half. Goes right down the short side for Aiken, who puts in the grubber kick, and it's Tonagato. Oh, they didn't clean it up, and I think Robinson has scored. Oh, she tried to pick it up in her own in goal where she should have just dived on it. We've got to see a replay of it. Oh, no. I'll wait to update the score. Aiken on her own 10 or inside of it. Oh, it just skipped away from Tonagato, or she tried to pick it up. Oh, her bloody foot got to it before her bloody hands did, and she towed it forward. Oh, Tonagato. Bugger. Oh, try confirmed. Alrighty. Oh dear. Alrighty. Well, by the time oh man, that is it's pretty much on the stroke of halftime as well. Egad. I was so close to bloody Romy title scoring as well. I said she'd bloody score too. But it's Robinson. Well done. All right, Lauren Brown sizing up the kick on the right edge. And Lauren Brown, not only is she just about player of the match so far, she is shortening with that kick that goes straight over the black dot to be the player of the series for 2024. Wow, Lauren Brown has had an amazing 18-month period. Oh, man, it just, you sort of shudder to think what she'll do for the Titans in the NRLW season, which kicks off in a month's time. And bloody hell, I'm excited for it. Lauren Brown's she is in a patch of purple form, man. Alrighty, so kickoff taken. It was like a grubber kickoff from halfway, and it only made about 15 meters. That's not what the doctor ordered for the Sky Blues. They needed to kick that as far and deep as they could, as Teitzel now takes a hit up. And she gets to the 40-meter line now. Oh, they should have absolutely belted it, but they didn't. She plays the ball now. It's coming back in field. Wheel now. Oh, not too many meters on offer there against Sarah Togatuki. And I think that was Keely Davis as well, making her go backwards. Manselman scoots out a dummy half and makes about 10 meters in her first touch. Oh, well done, Manselman. Oh, penalty. And she earns a penalty. Manselman. That's her first touch. That was Manselman's first touch. And she's only complimenting the work that Lauren Brown just did because she's gone off. What an amazing start from Brown. Incredible. I think this is, I can't see that number. Can't see. It's Joseph who's still out there. They're about 25 out. Manselman passes left, but Sophie Holliman drops the ball. Bugger. Well, they're lucky too. I think Apps is cut on the cheek, I think, maybe. No, just a bit of grass, just a bit of mud. Holliman, bugger. And rugby league history, that is a real kick in the teeth for New South Wales. Yes, it is, mate. Oh, man. Alrighty, so Blues now. Can they do something just before halftime with a few minutes remaining? Kelly now up over 30. Oh, man. Fended away from Shizolka. Plays the ball just short of the 40-meter line. Comes back in field for Clydesdale. Goes left. Here is Tonagato. No, it's Kelly. It's Kelly. Up over halfway. Good couple of plays here. Every time they've gone towards Kelly and Baxter, they've looked very dangerous. That is an awful, fatiguing play the ball from Kelly and Davis. Oh, no. Oh, man. She just stepped over the ball and Kelly went, no, I'm going to get pinged for stepping over the ball. So she kicked it back with her heel and Davis said, bugger. Oh, no. So scrum pretty much on halfway. What do they got here? Aiken now. Flat pass for Rapana. Gets to halfway. Do you think about a field goal? Well, Lauren Brown's not out there, so maybe Brigginshaw steps on up. Mansman from dummy half. Runs a bit before passing right to Sophie Hollyman. It's second tackle now. They're central. And Mansman goes right again. Finds Brigginshaw. Flat pass to Teitzel. Wants the offload. They're about 30 metres away. Brigginshaw now. Passes left for Aiken. Puts the crossfield bomb up. Bounces. Oh, it nearly in the hands of Packy. Oh, it took an awful bounce for Sky Blues. Nearly took an incredible bounce for Packy. And at halftime, it's 14 points to 0. Well, what a schmozzle. What a schmozzle indeed, rugby league history. I mean, there's a bit to talk about, but I mean, there's not at the same time. It's just the Sky Blues. They were inside their own heads to start the game for the first 5 minutes or so. And then they had a 10-minute period where the territory was all theirs. They were inside the red zone. And Sky Blues just looked like they didn't know what the go was. And then threw a kick through Taryn Aiken with about 10 minutes to play. She was going for a 40-30 and it nearly worked, but the rain held it up. But then the error occurred from the Sky Blues only a couple of plays later. And then Queensland worked their way towards a try after about a 5-minute period of trying to get over. And you make your own luck. You earn your own luck because Aiken puts in the kick. Wow. So a couple of try assists from Taryn Aiken, one for Politi inside the first 100 seconds of the game, and then a grubber kick that bounced off Tonegato's feet. And then Robinson just dives on it. But that play right on halftime by Isabel Kelly, the captain, really sums it all up for the Sky Blues. It really sums it all up. She stepped over the ball when she was trying to play it, and she thought, oh, well, that was pretty graphic. Might have looked pretty graphic. I'll just make an attempt to kick it with me heel. And she kicked it too hard, and Keely Davis knocked it on. That sums it all up, man. Really. Player of the game so far is Lauren Brown. It's close because I think Keely Joseph has worked her ass off. Avania Politi, try scorer, inside the first minute or two, has been solid. And for the Sky Blues, I think Corwin Baxter has been New South Wales' most dangerous. Clydesdale and Koenig have done a couple of nice things. But Jess Surgis, I know possession hasn't been kind, but the most lethal weapons for the Sky Blues in Jess Surgis and Jamie Chapman have not been used to its most full potential. It really hasn't. And unfortunately, I'll say that Tonegato's having a shocker, unfortunately, at the moment, having an absolute shocker. But for the Sky Blues, you'd say that Corbin Baxter and, I mean, I was going to say Isabel Kelly, but that last play really shaves a few points off. So Corbin Baxter probably has been the best. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to take myself a quick breather, and I will be back at halftime. Thank you very much for your patience, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. And Jason Reeder says good luck against the Panthers on Sunday. Need every skerrick of luck this Sunday, that's for sure, man. Alrighty. I'll see you guys in about 7 or so minutes. Howdy, everyone. Thank you very much for your patience. I am back. We are back. Queensland 14, Sky Blues 0. That is not the scoreline anyone would have anticipated coming in, that's for sure. There was a try to Avania Palete inside the first minute and a half, and then Julia Robinson scoring about 5 minutes before halftime. Alrighty. Just going to sit around here, and if you have any questions to a handful of people that are inside, if you have any questions that you want to shoot me away, please feel free to do so while I just wobble my jaw about that first half a little bit more. But yeah, it was the first set of 6 of the game completed by the Maroons, kick put in, and it was Joseph and Brown who went high, one went low, and crunched to force the error. And then the very next play, Palete goes over and scores. And it nearly ended up being the other way around, because off the kickoff, it was allowed to bounce. And if Shizolka was not standing where she was right on that touchline, it bounces in front of Teitzel and it goes over the sideline. And it's a Sky Blues scrum about 30 meters out from the try line. So that would have been absolutely massive for them, but it wasn't meant to be. And then there was a bit of a dogfight. Sky Blues found themselves in attacking territory. They found themselves with all the territory really for a 10-minute period, I'd reckon. Taryn Aiken said, well, I'm going to try and attempt a 40-30. And while she wasn't successful, Maroons did force the error only a play later or on that play. So Taryn Aiken, a couple of try assists, and that key moment to swing the momentum back in favour, or swing the territory back in favour of Queensland. Aiken's been very important for the Maroons tonight as the coverage begins again, and the Maroons coming back out onto the field. So the Sky Blues must already be out there too. And it will be the Maroons that will be kicking off, and the Maroons are going to be running left to right this time, left to right to start the second half. Maroons are going to be receiving the pill. It's only 14-0. It's only 14-0. And right now, Jess Surgis was on the screen, and I mean, it's Jess Surgis and Chapman. They were not utilised almost at all in that first half. You imagine they're in for a big second half here. It's alrighty. Upton's an interesting conversation. Like, she ain't done much in that first half in this game so far. As kickoff happens, Sky Blues, and they take it on the 10. Oh, it's gone backwards. And Chapman now, that's a way to try to rectify things from Chapman. Just her second hit up of the game, and she gets to about 25 meters away from her own try line on the right edge. Here's Kezi Apps now, fighting her way towards the 30. This is a good start here from the Sky Blues. Alrighty. Ball goes, puts back under. Davis puts Togatuki back under, and she makes about a 20-meter run up towards halfway. Great play between Davis and Togatuki. Davis scoots to the left, makes about 10 meters before just slapped her down to the earth. Alrighty, fourth tackle. Ball goes left. Fuamayono. And ball's now in the hands of Clydesdale after the pass from Baxter. And Davis waits a dummy half. And she goes right. It's central. Pearson puts it sky high. Packy's under it. Well done. Nicely taken there from Packy. Well done. Emanita Packy. Just her second game in Origin. But they've got to do some tough yards here. Oh, and Togatuki does put in some physicality into Palete, but I don't think the defensive line speed was there on that occasion. Quietly. Manselman passes right. Brigginshaw. It's now in the hands of Robinson, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. And she's stopped just short of the 30-meter line. They're on the right edge, or right of centre, I should say. And Brigginshaw comes back in field for Joseph. And she's able to make about 5 post-contact meters with the help of Sophie Holliman, if I should say. Manselman now at dummy half. Passes right, and Brigginshaw kicks on the fourth tackle. And, oh, it's a 40-30. Oh, what a massive kick. Well done, Brigginshaw. I think it was a pure 40-20 too, just quietly. It was Clydesdale. Yeah, that was a fair dinkum 40-20. Holy smokes. Bosky's in the house. Queenslander, he says. Yes, and Tiger Walker, yes, he's in the house too. So about 17 meters out, Mansman takes the tap. Here's Wheel now to take the first hit up. She's inside the 10 by a handful of meters now. They're about 6 meters away, the Maroons. And a penalty now. Davis stripped the ball away from Wheel. Do you chew off a bit of time off the clock and make it 16-0, or do you go for the jugular and go for the try? I think they're about to go for the 2. They're going for the 2 points here. It could nip him in the backside, but 2 points is 2 points. Alrighty, I will update it. So with Brown not on the field, it's going to be Romy Teitzel to be going for the points. Alrighty. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this might be Romy Teitzel's first points in Origin, if she does get it from right in front. She does. 16 points to 0 after 48 minutes. 49 minutes, I should say. It was a good start from the Sky Blues to start the second half. And then just gave away the penalty, man. Couple of penalties. And then the Brigginshaw 40-20, I should say, yes. Wow. And Sky Blues kick off. Goes towards the right for the Maroons, taken by Brigginshaw awkwardly, and she pops it to Teitzel, who gets it up over the 20. She's just in field on the right edge. Mantelman passes left. It's Wheel, who passes even further left herself to Joseph. And she's taken down to the turf by Apps. Mantelman goes to the left. And, oh, that's a big tackle. Togatuki's defense has been good from the Sky Blues tonight. It's third tackle now. Mantelman goes left. It's Rapana. And, oh, she nearly flicked it out the back. The rain's starting to come back down again really heavily. Mantelman now, dummies and offloads eventually to Sophie Hollyman. And she's going to be stopped about 5 short of halfway. Last tackle, they're central. Mantelman passes right, finds Brigginshaw, kicks, and it's swallowed up there by Penatani, who passes right infield for Tonagato. She passes even further right. Oh, Politi was right on Jessica Surgis's hammer. Tonagato, though, receives the offload from Surgis, and she gets to about the 20-meter line, just short of it. Ball continues to go left, and it's in the hands of Penatani. They're 30 meters out, or 29 meters out, and through the hands of Isabel Kelly, they're up over the 40-meter line. That's a good cap. She's going to get to halfway, just short of halfway. That's a great run. That's a strong 15-plus meter carry from Isabel Kelly. They're on the left edge. It's third tackle. It's in the hands of Clydesdale. Oh, she could have offloaded there, but I think it was Wheel who was really quick on it. And it's a penalty. Penalty to the Sky Blues, unfortunately. Alrighty, I'll just update. Alrighty. Clydesdale now with the hit up. Alrighty, so about 38 meters away. Oh, that was a Oh, good hit. I think that was from Manzelman. Tonagato, though, receives the offload. Tonagato arcs her run, runs. No one's tackling her. Ball's continuing to go out left, but Shizuoka that's tackled. So they're about 19 meters away from the try line are the Blues. They're left of center. Well, that was an awkward pass from Davis, but Kemp takes it and makes a few post-contact meters. Sky Blues inside the 10 here. It's third tackle. They're on the left. Davis passes right infield for Kernick, who dummies and just goes herself. The rain is teeming down at the moment in Townsville. And Davis waits a dummy half. And there's been a penalty as well. Without sending anyone to the sin bin, you may as well start falling a little bit asleep on the Sky Blues just to chew up the extra seconds as Davis taps it. Kernick takes the hit up, and Wheel and Joseph are there. She's right in front of the sticks. First tackle. And Davis puts Baxter back under, passes right to Kemp, and Kemp knocks the ball on. Oh, that's Kemp's third error of the game, unfortunately. Oh, man. All righty. So the Maroons now. Tiger Walker asks if I'll be streaming the Panthers-Cowboys game. No, unfortunately, mate. Thanks for asking. I'll be at work. All righty, I'll update the time. I'll just put it as 44 by the time the scrum is fed and won. So Maroons now. It's a central scrum, 10 meters out. Brickenshaw feeds. Manselman passes left, all very high for Avania Palete. And again, the rain coming down, but Palete makes about a 10-meter run. What a great run from Palete. Manselman now passes right. And, oh, that's a strong carry into Pearson from Julia Robinson. Makes about 15 meters, just short of 20, actually. Manselman waits a dummy half, passes right. It's Joseph who bounced it, and there's going to be a 6 again coming here. Briggenshaw passes right to Teitzel. It was touched by Sky Blue, and that's going to be 0 tackle right on halfway with Romy Teitzel to play it. Brown's back out onto the paddock now, and Chelsea Lenarduzzi is into Origin again. That's her first hit up. Gets to the 40-meter line. They're central. Brown runs, passes right. It's Joseph. Oh, and Kemp aggressively brings down Joseph. Oh, and there's the head slam as well, if you don't mind, Rev. Oh, Kemp, what a brain explosion. Yo. Oh, Kemp. Bloody Nora. Oh, that's not good, man. Nah. That's cause for almost a HIA sort of thing, you know? If she gets knocked out from that, you can get knocked out from that, man. Her head was elevated enough. Wheel now takes the hit up into Kernick, but it's Davis that really takes it down. Brown at dummy half, left. Aiken puts Politi back under, and she gets to the 10-meter line, just short of it. Brown at dummy half. Goes right infield for Chelsea Lenarduzzi. She steps off her right, gets some speed, offloads. Oh, and Brown wasn't anticipating it, and it'll be a knock on Lauren Brown. So Grace Kemp, Sky Blues, they survive. They survive. So it's still technically game on. 16-0. Okay. There's a captain's challenge coming. Okay. Again, I'm staying right out of it because I can never get it right. 90,000 at the G last night was good, Tiger Walker says. It was, mate. It was the second biggest rugby league crowd in history. They got treated to a friggin' masterclass in that first half, man. Alrighty, so it looks like Queensland's captain's challenge was burnt. No more for them. Yeah, Keely Joseph. There's just a stat on Keely Joseph right now. She's been huge tonight. All right, scrum one by the Blues, 10 meters out. Penatani now sharpens her run, and she's tackled 15 meters out. 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 15 meters Ball goes left for Isabel Kelly. Offloads to Baxter. And she gets up to the 30-meter line. They're on the extreme left edge. And a penalty has been won for the Sky Blues. Looks like Iraq interference. All right, so there's about 23 minutes remaining. And Sky Blues, they really got to score now, really. But they're 10 short of halfway. And it's just hit up there by Clydesdale, I think it might be. 5 minutes short of halfway. Davis passes right. And it's Koenig, Pearson, and Kezi Apps now. Nice post-contact meters. They're inside territory. There's a bit of a chicken wing tackle there from Chelsea. Lenarduzzi just quietly. And ball's found. I think that might be Keely Davis, who was playing a bit of centre there. Excuse me. Now Millie Elliott is back out onto the field. They're 30 meters out now, and still Jess Surgis and Jamie Chapman have not been seen in this game so far. Koenig now flat pass for Grace Kemp. Gets up over the 20. She's looking for the offload. Davis passes right. Koenig. It's gone backwards. It's in the hands of Pearson. Pearson on the fourth grubbers. And Upton is there to swallow it. Sky Blues, you've got to get your superstars into the game. Alrighty. And wow. Koenig. Absolutely monsters. Emanita Paki. All right, Maroons are still inside their own 10 here. Ball goes right for Shazolka. There's a bit of ferocity from Jess Surgis. Yeah, Sky Blues know it's now, for sure. And Lauren Brown, I think it is, waiting at dummy half. Passes right in the hands of Robinson. She's able to get up over the 10. It's fourth tackle now. Quick play the ball. Brown passes left, finds Shannon Marto, who's out onto the paddock again. And last tackle now. Brown from dummy half kicks inside her own 30. And Tonegato, it's a penalty because Brown was kicked late off the kick. By who? I'm not too sure. Oh boy, the discipline for the Blues. Who was it? I think it was Clydesdale. Yeah, really unnecessary. Alrighty, so kick taken. And Robinson, no, it's going to be Shazolka that will take the tap. Maroons are 30 meters out. They can win the series right here and now. Shannon Marto has the first hit up. Sky Blues, they have to defend here. Maroons are central. Brown's at dummy half. She runs a bit to the right. Passes right to Romy Teitzel. Second tackle. Brown decides to go back in field. Left for Joseph. Joseph runs, gets some post-contact meters. She's right in front of the sticks here. Third tackle. Brown goes left. Flat pass to Lenarduzzi. And she scores in her return to Origin. Oh, surely that is game over. No, it's no try. Ref is setting it up as no try. Oh, she did lose the ball. Well, Sky Blues breathe a freaking sigh of relief, eh? Holy. Still huge amounts of time. So much time for the Sky Blues to get back into it. 20 minutes. And it's Millie Elliott who has the first hit up. She's made a huge run just then, about 15 meters there, I'd reckon. And Higgins is back out onto the paddock. She passes flat for Caitlin Johnston-Green. She needs to activate now too. Higgins passes right. Here's Koenig, I believe that is. If not, it's Clydesdale. It's Koenig. They're right in the center of QCB. Flat pass from Higgins. Pearson goes right in the hands of Tonagato. And Higgins at dummy half. It's fourth tackle. She comes left. Back infield. It's Koenig now. I know it's wet, but they've got to play a little bit more footy than that. Oh, and a penalty given away by the Maroons. Oh, okay. Well, this is the chance, isn't it? This is the chance for the Blues. And Pearson, she's not going to kick. She's going to tap. Pass to Johnston Green. Up over the 30. Oh, huge contact. Huge tackle by Marto on Johnston Green. Higgins, they're 22 meters away. Goes left. Baxter, Tonagato. Cut out pass for Penatani. They're inside the 10 meters now by the Sky Blues. Alrighty, Kelly waits at dummy half. Runs a little bit before passing right. Baxter now. And it's Clydesdale. She dummies and just goes herself. Makes a few post-contact meters. Alrighty, it's third tackle, just left of the sticks. Higgins goes right. In the hands of Koenig, passes right. Pearson in the hands of Tonagato. Cut out pass for Jamie Chapman from 13 meters out. Oh, and she knocks on. She was really, really close, but Eminate Tapaki did really well then. Well done, Paki. But we're going up to... We're going up to the bunker. And it's just purely lost by Jamie Chapman. And there was just a still frame there that Eminate Paki, in that half a second, actually maneuvered her hand to make sure or tried to make sure that Jamie Chapman couldn't move the ball or switch hands with the ball in hand. No, that was really cool by Eminate Paki. Well done. That's her best moment in Origin. So Maroons now take a tap on the 20. 7 tackles here, if I'm not mistaken. Elena Doozy makes about 10, 11 meters now. Alrighty. Brown the dummy half. Starts to go right. Oh, Marto and Clydesdale. Wow-wee. Marto plays the ball. Brown. Brigginshaw. Teitzel back under. And brought down. She was looking for the offload then. Second tackle. Brown at dummy half. Left. Oh, okay, it's in the hands of Joseph now. They're right in the center of QCB. Brown goes left. In the hands of Marto. 40 meters away. They're still central. It's fourth tackle. Brown goes left. In the hands of Jess Elliston now, who had an amazing start to the game. Brown now. Goes down the short side for Taryn Aiken. Puts in the kick. What's the call going to be here? Knock on Queensland. They're losing time. Sky Blues are losing a hell of a lot of time here. But it's still alive. Actually, that. Alrighty. So pretty much on the 30-meter line. Scrum's won by Sky Blues and Penatani. Only able to make a few meters from it. Here's Isabel Kelly now. Up over the 40. Every time she's touched it, she's looked dangerous, man. But there's got to be more ball for Surgis and Chapman, and hopefully that's going out there right now. Millie Elliott takes the hit up and she's tackled. Alrighty, third tackle comes right. It's Olivia Koenig. And again, well, not again, but Maroons rushing up in defense. Good stuff. Olivia Higgins now dummy half. Passes right. Pearson, cut out pass for Surgis. Spends away from Polizzi. And Eminata Paki just had to bat the ball down. And it's 6 again here. And Emma Tonegato's got it. Pearson now, this is their chance again here. And it's Kezi Yaps with a really good run. 10 meters carry there. Oh, Olivia Higgins wasn't expecting it, but she gets it. Koenig now. And it's 6 again here for Sky Blues. Tonagato now inside the 10. Oh, we're about to be going back on here. Higgins running, cut out pass to Koenig. Passes right to Pearson. Kezi Apps now. They're on the right edge. She wants the offload. She flicks this to Surgis. Offloads to Surgis. Oh, and Olivia Higgins, she gets it. She plays the ball now. Johnson Green from inside the 10. From inside the 10, she's looking for the offload. She does get it. Oh, wow. Corbin Baxter. She was diving over, but it was knocked out by the Maroons. Knocked down by the Maroons in the act of her scoring. So it's not going to be a... Oh, Upton saves a try. Oh, wow. Upton saves the try, knocking it out. And we've got Evania Palete now who takes the hit up. Makes a good, strong 12-meter carry, man. Hughes Brown at dummy half waiting. And she goes right. She comes back in field for Rapina. Passes right even further for Elliston, but Millie Elliott swallows her up. Brown waits at dummy half again. Second tackle, she goes back left to Rapina. And she stopped just short of the 40-meter line. What an insane turnaround, man. Run out of dummy half from Brown. Breaks the defensive line again, up over the 40. She's got some support in Aiken. Oh, and now all of a sudden they're 25 meters away. Aiken plays the ball. Brigginshaw from dummy half darts to the right-hand side. Up over the 10. Oh, man, if she was the one to score. Maroons 5 meters away. Brigginshaw plays the ball. Upton at dummy half. Puts in the kick. What's the call here? It's 6 again for the Maroons. Well, they can put the game to bed. They can win the series right here. With about 13 minutes remaining. Upton at dummy half. Passes left. Marto puts her mate Elliston back under. But it's Elliott and Kezi Apps that are there. Marto plays the ball. Upton. Flat pass back in for Marto. She stopped right in front of the sticks. And Upton again at dummy half. Passes right. Finds Brigginshaw. Long pass to Shizuoka. She steps off the left, but she's brought down. Robinson's going to be waiting at dummy half. They're on the right edge, the Maroons. And she passes left. Finds Teitzel, steps off her left. Oh, no way is Teitzel going to do it. No, she's been stripped in a try-scoring situation or in a string-on-one situation. It was in the act of scoring, man. Teitzel went really close. Holy. So, are the Maroons going to go for 2 here, are they? No, they're taking the tap. 12 minutes remaining. Tap taken, and it's in the hands of Joseph, who spins away from one. But it's Clydesdale who stops her. Brown at dummy half. They're just right of the stick. She goes left, finds Upton, and goes all the way out to Taryn Aiken. What's she going to do here? Runs, passes an intercept to Jamie Chapman. That's dangerous, because Jamie Chapman now might go 80 meters to score, and she will. Game on with about 11 minutes remaining. Aiken throws the intercept pass, and Jamie Chapman runs 80 meters to score. Second tackle. Aiken got a little bit too excited. I might have gotten a little bit too excited, but 16 points to 4. Blues are finally on the board. Aiken wanted to go over the top of Chapman for Packy, but Chapman's a tall bit of timber to try and get that ball over the top of, man. Oh, wow. Well, the Maroons did pretty much the unthinkable in game number 2. they've got to convert it, obviously, but 2 converted tries with 10 minutes to go with that woman in the side. Come on, man. It's still game on. Tiger Walker's celebrating in the chat. Finally, a bloody try, he says. Rachel Pearson, she shoots and she scores. Well done. Wow. Tiger Walker says, imagine you're a team who needs a win to make finals. Would you rather play Panthers in Penrith or the Broncos at Suncorp, bro? Broncos at Suncorp. To make the 8, either play Penrith in Penrith or Broncos at Suncorp. Broncos at Suncorp, bro. Are you kidding? Penrith? No way. Alrighty, 10 minutes remaining. 10 points to difference. Alrighty. Brown kicks off. Falls down on the 10. Baxter takes it, and Elliott up over the 20. Fended away from Teitzel initially. Nice bit of aggression there from Elliott. Koenig now up towards the 30. Sky Blues are central. Higgins waits a dummy half. She runs the left to the right. No, comes back to the right. Finds Tonegado, who then finds Kezi Apps. Fends away from 1. This is a good set here. This is how they started the game. Just need some polish now. Higgins passes left, finds Johnston Green. They're up over halfway, and she's going to be stopped just short of the 40-meter line. They're central, and Higgins goes left. Baxter, Clydesdale. She won't be able to get the offload away. So they made 60 meters on this set. Higgins now dummy half, passes right, finds Baxter, going through the hands, Pearson, kicks high, looking for Chapman and Sturgis. It's a little bit too deep. Packy takes it inside of her own 10. And Jessica Sturgis, oh, wow, looking for that one-on-one strip. Alrighty, Aiken now. Goes left. It's only Politi on the left, and a great charge again from Politi. But Pearson's there. Good physicality. About 15 meters in the end, man. Taryn Aiken passes left. Here's Upton now. Got to say, Upton, for the superstar that she is, really not that much involved in this game, let alone the entire series, in my opinion. Anyway, play on. Just get Elliston. Oh, she feigned to pass, but ran and nearly broke the defensive line. 4th tackle, right on halfway. Brown passes right, finds Marto. And Marto's able to get to the 40. I know fatigue is there from Sky Blues, but I don't think the defensive line speed was all that great. Tonegado takes it inside her own 20 now before Romy Teitzel takes her. Alrighty. In the hands of Penatani. She's been really good at this all night. She breaks away from 2 tackles there. Makes about 15 meters on that play. Her and Kelly out of trouble have been really good. And here is that lady, the captain, Isabel Kelly. Oh, I think maybe Kelly may have knocked it on. No, just transfer of ball. Oh, man, hard pass to take, but it's Clydesdale who does take it. Can she get the offload off? Oh, was she hitting the head? No. Okay, 4th tackle. Halfway, scoot out of dummy half from Higgins. Passes right. Finds Clydesdale. Finds Elliott. Nearly breaks the defensive line, but it was Elliston who hung onto her like a pit bull. Clydesdale now will play the ball. 5 short of the 20-meter line. Ball goes right for Pearson. Last tackle. She just runs herself. Can she get the offload off? She did, but it's in the hands of Aiken now, and she's able to run 10 meters and get to the 20-meter line. Alrighty, there's 7 minutes remaining, man. There's still time for the Blues, but they've got to do it in their next set of 6. And the discipline's got to be perfect from here on in. So 2nd tackle on the 30. It's central. Ball goes right for Brigginshaw. She steps off her right and takes the hit up herself. And the ball goes right again. Here's Romy Teitzel now. And she's met there by Corbin Baxter. Good defense by Corbin Baxter, who's been one of the Blues' best tonight. And ball's in the hands of Brigginshaw. She was looking for the 40, 20, 40, 30 because no one's at home. So Jamie Chapman's got to get on her skates, gets it eventually inside her own 20 before Politi takes it down. Alrighty, ball comes more in field. Here's Jessica Surgis. Only a couple meters made on that play. Trying to get things more central. And the ball's just coming all the way out towards the left edge. And here I think is Penatani now. Third tackle. It's good at a dummy up from Kelly, up over the halfway line. Passes right, finds Davis. She spins away from an attempted tackle. Gets to the 40 now. Marto gets off her. All right, play the ball. Baxter goes right, finds Koenig. Oh, Johnston Green nearly knocked the ball on. Nearly. Here's Davis now. 30 meters out. Runs, last tackle, puts in the kick, and there was no communication. It was not on. Not on at all. Alrighty. It's looking increasingly likely that it's going to be the Maroons that wins this game and wins the series. Here's Upton now. Whoa, backing away and getting to the 30-meter line. Alrighty. Aiken runs. Passes right, finds Robinson, I think it may be. Yes, it is. She plays the ball. Brown runs, looking for someone to go back under, and it is Shannon Marto. And, Johnston Green went for the strip, and she knocked it on. Yeah. Yeah, it's the right call too. So Johnston Green went for the knock on, went for the strip, and she knocked it on. Alrighty, 4 minutes remaining. It's just about game over. I was going to say before, you think about how the Sky Blues won in game number 1. They looked ferocious. They looked a class above in game number 1 against the Maroons. And Lauren Brown from game 2 onwards has said, no effing way, pretty much. Taryn Aiken has been so important to the side as well, as Upton plays it on the first tackle. Ball goes right to Elliston. She's about 35 meters away from the try line. There's 3 minutes remaining. Brown passes left. Marto passes left again to Chelsea Linaduzzi. And she's just going to take the tackle. Plays the ball. Brown continues to go left. Ball's in the hands of Taryn Aiken. Rapana. Whoa. All right, 8 meters away, and Maroons are on the far left edge. Ball comes back in field. It's in the hands of Aiken, looking for someone. Finds Upton. Upton is central. She's stepping, weaving, zigzagging, and she's tackled inside her own 10. Tackled inside the 10. Right in front of the sticks. It's last tackle. Brigginshaw on last tackle. Passes left. Finds Chelsea Lenarduzzi. Passes left to Rapana, and Rapana crashes over. And Queensland, they are going to win. They are going to win the State of Origin. After going down pretty convincingly in game number 1, the Townsville faithful are going berserk. They've got 20,000 plus there tonight. What a comeback from Queensland. Like, they got smashed in game 1. And they weren't, for a long period, the better team in game 2. They weren't for a time there, they weren't as physical or as big as the Sky Blues. Sky Blues had a lot of momentum in that game, but Maroons just found a way. And here, in a way, the Sky Blues have kind of defeated themselves a bit, really. There have been good players. Wow. Just looking at that replay, maybe Rapana had it jolted out. Wow. Queensland 13 plus. Holy. And the lady that is sizing the kick up now is the player of the match, and she is the player of the series. She shoots and scores. 22 points to 6 should be the final scoreline with 90 seconds remaining. I'm just going to put it as the full-time time right there anyway. Surely there's no more points. Tiger Walker asks, which is tougher, Tigers at Leichhardt or Cowboys in Townsville? Oh, my. Cowboys in Townsville. So Sky Blues take a short kickoff. It's gone too deep. Oh, they were offside from the kickoff, the Sky Blues. Oh, man, they just mentally have not been there tonight. Wow. It's actually an amazing comeback from the Maroons. Lenarduzzi now, man, full-time siren hasn't blown for her. Makes about 15 meters. Brown at dummy half, passes left, finds Rapiner. There might be some more freaking points before full-time, actually. Brown passes right, finds Marto. Marto up over the 20. They're 15 meters away. Get the party started big time if they score a try here, especially if it's Lauren Brown. Brigginshaw on the third tackle kicks. Oh, it's Onagato. Oh, and that'll be it. They've earned themselves a goal line dropout, but surely there's not enough time for that to be made or taken. That's it. Brown is smiling like a Cheshire cat. She's arcing up the Townsville crowd. Well done. That's game over. Congratulations, Maroons. Well done. What an incredible comeback. After game 1, the Sky Blues looked absolutely invincible. Game 2, the Sky Blues looked even more dominant in that regard. And Maroons found a way. And in this game, just too good. Just too good. So Queensland, forever and a day, can say they won the first ever decider. That's, wow. What a story, man. It's genuinely an amazing comeback. For me, Lauren Brown was the woman of the match, player of the series. For the Sky Blues tonight, just discipline and errors. The error that was made by Tonagato inside the first, minute of play, and then a try to come immediately ensuing from it. Just game was done there and then, sort of thing, really. And then there was maybe 20, 25 minutes where Sky Blues had their chances. There was no more points after it got to 8-0. And then Queensland, through Taryn Aiken, found pretty much a 40-30, pretty much. And then the game changed from there. So, and this lady here, Vania Pelete, man, she had a huge game, made some really tough carries coming out of her own end. But look, New South Wales won 13+ big time last night. Queensland win the Women's Origin Series tonight, 13+. So very good. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I'll put up some highlights of the stream a little bit later. And go Queensland. Wow, what a comeback. Thank you, guys. Take care. Adios.